We just started the washer. Making breakfast, egg and cheese croissant, and a coffee. I'm very grumpy this morning. I had a hard time falling asleep, and then I kept waking up every time Nico got up and came back. So just kind of being a shithead today. Here's coffee and croissant sandwich for breakfast. After this, I'm gonna go head out to the friggin' store. Okay, here's our meds and supplements. It is a bedclothes changing day. I don't know if you know what I mean by bedclothes, but bedclothes is like linens, not pajamas. This vacuum has been out here plugged in and ready to use since like Thursday. I guess I'll actually use it today. First, we're going to the store. Okay, this is everything I bought. At the thrift store, I bought this as my new altar cloth for spring. I haven't changed it yet, my bad. All right, now we're gonna make some lentil soup, getting the mise en place placed. The mise is placed, and now we're sauteing the veg. So I'm getting a little off script, so this may not turn out exactly how the recipe is in the website. Whoops. I also spilled oregano everywhere, but my vegetables are partially frozen, so we'll see how it turns out. Okay, we added the lentils in the water. I haven't been telling you like any of the steps really, but it's calling for like a half of a 14.5 ounce can of tomatoes, which I didn't pick up, forgot. So what I did do is put a chicken and tomato soup stock cube in here. That will have to suffice. Here's the aftermath. Cooling down to be put in the freezer. This is for lunch tomorrow. Scrubby, scrubby. This one for good measure. Okay, here's the dry clothes that need to be folded and put away and whatever. Packing lunch. Soda water, yogurt, crackers. This is granola for the yogurt. Soup. Strawberries. Carrots and broccoli. We have a slice of bread. We have veggie straws. I'll have to rearrange this later. Egg bites. Not one, but 2 Laughing Cow cheeses to go with the crackers. Fruit and grain bar. Fruit snacks. no energy drink because they didn't have the energy drink I wanted at the store, and I didn't want to go to another grocery store today, so I guess I'll figure that out in the morning. I do not want to do these dishes. Well, I did it anyway. Here they are. I still need to also scrub the sink, which I also don't want to do. This is the last of that green chili. I put sour cream and cheese in it. That's why it looks like it does. And here's another burrito that has beans, salsa, cheese, nacho cheese, and tortilla chips inside of it. And then obviously I put the cheese crust on it. And I tell you what, if you're not doing this with your burritos, you should. And there's fucking lint everywhere. I changed it to low. So I have this shelf here to put up somewhere. I'm thinking probably here, for the Lego set that I put together. I just haven't done it yet. I started marking out the holes. Also, it's really hard to write on this surface in Sharpie. I'm gonna light a wax warmer right here. We're also going to light a candle here in the bedroom. I'm going through these books of matches rather coequally. One of my coworkers left this behind when he quit, so now I have a new free Yeti. I've made it home from work. I'm going to make a torta. I bought some bolillo on 50% off, so... Oh, no! Anyways... I have refried beans, jalapeno. This is some ribeye that I bought to do Korean barbecue at home. We'll figure something else out. Okay, I got my sirloin cooking. I put the refried beans, some nacho cheese, pickled jalapeno, white onion on the bolillo. I'm not putting mayonnaise on it, even though I know it's traditional, because I do not like mayonnaise. Okay, I've also put regular shredded cheese and then, like white people Kroger salsa. So just checked the timestamp from that last clip. Just because I was curious, I finished that sandwich in less than 7 minutes. I had some Eggos and a coffee for breakfast. Last night, Nico fell off the bed pretty hard, and she's acted normal when it happened, which doesn't make me feel very reassured because cats are great at hiding when they're in pain or something's wrong. And it just makes me more further concerned about continuing weakness, because what it sounded like is that when she went to jump off the bed, you know how you like brace yourself for impact, and she just, her front legs gave out when she got down and she just hit the floor. So I'm gonna start keeping a record of how often she falls, and just sort of coming to terms with her mortality. She's very old, so I've been joking about it for a long time, but each time something adverse happens, it brings it closer to reality, and that's hard to come to terms with. It also turns out that the cup that I found was not the coworker who quit. It's my other coworker who I still work with. He just leaves it there, so I guess I'll be bringing it back. For lunch, I'm going to make a Philly cheesesteak because I have bolillo and beef. That might be a lot of peppers and onions. I get the feeling this is going to be kind of bland, but that's done, so I'm going to wrap it up so it doesn't leak everywhere when I'm eating it. Alright, we did a couple little things. I changed the altar cloth. This is the one for spring. And I put up the shelf with my BTS Lego kit on it. The boys are behind the disco, so I might put a mirror up there so you can see them. And then this is Jane Goodall. I'm about to go over to my friend's house, and they ordered tacos, so I'm bringing, oh no, jalapeno poppers as a snack. Sorry, I was fidgeting with this stuff on the counter, and I knocked the white bottle into the recycling bin. My bad. So I went over to my friend Janine's house and hung out with her and my sister for a while, and now I'm home putting my lunch together. We have yogurt with raspberries, soda water, energy drink. This is, granola. Sorry, I was fighting a burp there. Granola. We have a few crackers. This is yakut. This is fruit snacks, broccoli and carrots, Teddy Grahams fruit and grain bar, a Laughing Cow cheese, veggie straws, and I made a jalapeno popper burrito, beans, cheese, onion, jalapeno poppers. I went to a work dance class with my sister today, and I genuinely think I might be having like an asthma attack or something. Because I'm not diagnosed with asthma, but like I sound like this. So, that's good. All right. So, Jesus. We're using up the bulilo. So this is bulgogi with cucumber and onion and kimchi and American cheese, of course. I'm going to wrap it up and eat it. I am not feeling awesome this morning. Just a sort of general fatigue and soreness in my chest. So I'm going to work from bed today, and I haven't done that in like 6 or 7 months. Luckily, I have this night table that can rotate over the side of the bed as needed. So I have my laptop and everything over here with the charger ready to go. Making a massive breakfast burrito because I can. I'm running the dishwasher and I need to wash that pan, and I'm going to have some strawberries. I already had some chips and cheese balls. I made another jalapeno popper burrito and I put a cheese crust on it because I am depraved. Bought myself a little treaty. Let's see if it's any good. Incredibly satisfying. Containers I have perfectly fit my leftovers. Hell yeah. I don't think you can tell. I just went out to get a piece of mail. It's snowing, so that's cool. So I have this bulgogi in my fridge, and I was going to eat it for breakfast today and then forgot. So I made oatmeal instead, so now I'm cooking up some rice, and I'm going to fry an egg and eat that with some bulgogi. Finally scrubbed the sink, after I've been talking about it for weeks. So I used 2 little rice because I was just trying to use up the bag that I had, and it did not cook fully, so I guess I'll start over, but I'm going to do that later. I'm just going to eat my leftovers here instead. So here's the egg and bulgogi and rice, and then I have these pickles. It just says 모든 장아찌, which means like everything, but there's onion, cucumber, and jalapeno. Why? Well, I finally bathed after like 10 days because I'm mentally ill and neurodivergent, and I'm glad that I cleaned myself. I was feeling pretty gross. I ate dinner pretty early, so I'm having a little vegetable crudité snacky because I haven't gotten my vegetables in today. All right, so it is morning, and I had planned, making grandiose plans in my brain last night, to go out and do things, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do some online shopping and then visit my dad and come back home. Here are the remaining jalapeno poppers from Tuesday. I have a pound of bacon. I'm cooking up bacon. I will eat the poppers with some of this bacon. The rest of the bacon can go in the fridge for breakfast this week. I don't know. I think the menu for the coming week, the name of the game is going to be low effort. I'm also thawing out half a pound of ground beef so I can make some sloppy joes. I'm looking through here to see what needs to be eaten up, and honestly, it's a lot of low effort stuff. I think I have bread to work through. I do need to eat up those mushrooms and bell pepper and onion. I think I can at least work some of those into the sloppy joe. Well, obviously I'm not going to eat 10 jalapeno poppers in one sitting, but this is my midday meal, I guess. Hi.